Hey all, today we're going to talk about unions and why the South rebelled against the North Union. No, sorry, wrong union. We're going to be talking about the SQL. I don't think it's called an operator. Let's check what it's called. Oh, it is an operator. The union operator. And in SQL, it's actually really cool. It's kind of we've been going over joins, but union is kind of the opposite of a join in that a join adds columns or fields and a union adds records. And I'm going to show you an example of how we might do that. So what if I wanted a table? Let's get unique first names from the customer table. So select distinct first name from customer. Okay, so we've got 591 unique names, and I'm going to add a field here that says customer names as category. And what that will do is it'll just add this label customer names in a field called category. And then I said, well, I want to see all unique first names from customers. And I want to see, check this out, an actor also has first names. So I want a list of the first names from customers, but I want a list, and I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to change from actor, and I'm going to change this to actor names. Okay, so if I run this, it gives me 128 rows of unique actor names. Now I can just say union all, and if I run this, what it will do is it will combine those two data sets in. So watch this. I scroll down, I see all the unique customer names, and now I see all the unique actor names in the same table through what we call the union operator. Union operator. So it is combining data. Instead of adding fields, the union combines data on top of itself. It stacks. A good way to visualize this is you've got a data set here, and it's going to stack another data set, maybe of a different number of records here. So it's like I've got my query and I've got data here, and then I'm stacking it through the union, and so this is everything is what is returned afterwards. Now, for the union to work, you have to return the same number of fields. So if I added last name here, that would add a second field. So now there's three fields, 1, 2, and 3, but I'm only unioning for 1 and 2. So if I run this, it'll say, let's see if I can mouse over this so you can see it. It'll say the used select statements have different number of columns. And what that means is, hey, you got to have the same number of columns in a union. If I go like this and I run my union, it still works. If I use the last name, meaning they're not the same column, that still works. It'll just combine all the last names from the customer names and all the first names from the actor names into the same field. That's pretty weird, right? I don't know if we would want that because we're calling this field last name, but we ended up with first names and last names in it. So we should probably, when we union things, we should union things that are the same. That way that's really the use of a field. A field contains the same kind of data. So hopefully that helps you understand unions. In our union article within W3 Schools, I generally always use union all. However, the only difference between union and union all is the union selects distinct values by default. The union all allows duplicate values. So let me show you an example. When we ran this, we're getting 719 values. If we get rid of the all, we're still getting 719 values, although part of me thinks the reason is because, again, the union operator selects only the distinct values. Well, I guess they're still distinct because we have this additional category. Watch this. Let me give you a different example. I'm going to copy this and I'll paste this, and I think I can illustrate this with the same query. Let's get rid of this extra category. So you're just going to see a bunch of first. So right now, all I'm seeing are a bunch of first names. Some of them are actor first names, some of them are customer first names. And when I run this, I still get the 719 rows. If I get rid of the union all and I run it, aha, I get 647 rows because union, if we go back here, only allows distinct values. So it's as if, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to illustrate what it actually did. It went like this. Select distinct star from end. Okay, so what are we doing? We unioned all, but now we're going to select distinct everything. How many do we get? We get the 647 rows. If I got rid of the distinct here, we'd still get 719 rows. Because when you say union all, it does not, it allows duplicates. But if you say union, and you get rid of this subquery, the union will remove duplicate values and it will only give you 647. So union all will give me duplicate values between actor and customer, whereas union will just give me unique values between, it will distinct everything here. It will distinct between here and here. So that's a cool little union versus union all use case. And you've got to be really careful with which one you are using. By default, I use union all, excuse me. By default, I use union all unless there is a really good reason to use union. Okay, that's it. Good luck. I will see you in class.